Curious about which track, or you call it path, I think, but which track you picked, why you chose it, and if you're happy with the track that you did.
Okay, so I did a scientific path. I passed a scientific baccalaureate at the age of 18. I am very glad because thanks to this path, we can do all we want after. Because in France, for the baccalaureate, there are three paths: a literate one, an economic, and a scientific. What I did:
literature, economics, and scientific.
Yeah, and scientific.
And you did scientific.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and it's very polyvalent. You can do many things after, many jobs. And the fact is that in France, so many students do this path because it's better for after.
It's less limiting.
Less limiting, yeah, of course.
Okay. So, for example, if you wanted to go to les grandes écoles, could you do that if you had a literature back?
It's difficult, but you can do that. Yes, it's more. I think it's a problem. If you want to go to a grande école, you have to do a general. You have to take a general path, like scientific baccalaureate. But if you are very strong with a literature path, it is possible. I think so. Yes.
I see.
Because in France, mathematics is a more important subject. So if you are not good in mathematics, it's quite impossible to do a grande école.
Wow. Okay. Great. And so, are you happy with the path that you chose?
Yeah, very happy. Yeah.
And you go to a grande école, don't you?
Sciences Po is a sort of grande école, but it's a university too, because we can do research after, and but it is selective. It is selective like a grande école. So yeah, I'm very glad.
Okay, and what path are you doing in the university? Are you studying to become a lawyer, or are you studying to become a business person?
Now I am studying to become a civil servant, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But we have many choices in
at your
university.
school?
Yeah. I can be a lawyer if I want in 5 years. Civil servant, a journalist, many jobs in yes.
But what if you would have picked a law path? If you didn't go to the Grande École or Sciences Po, could you switch later and become a journalist if you started off in law when you were 18 years old?
You have to follow one path and stay in this path.
So when you're 18, essentially, at most schools, you have to pick your career. But at Sciences Po, you have more flexibility.
Yeah, of course. Like an American university, it's quite similar. Yeah, but the classic
literature
scheme, university is that we have to stay. Yes, in one subject.
Traditionally, you have to stay in the subject that you start.
Yeah, of course.
At 18.
It's less flexible. Yeah, I know. It's one of the drawbacks of the French system. I think so.
And what do most French people think about the American education system, in your opinion?
I think, to my mind, there are some good points and negative ones. I think that the French students like the atmosphere. The fact that all is organized by the university, sport, art.
Oh, in the United States?
Yeah, United States, yes.
I see.
Yeah. And they like it. But it's more expensive than in France, I know.
And what do you think about French high school? Do you think it has a good reputation? Or what do you think of American high school compared to French high school?
I don't have any experience, but I saw many movies.
Okay. Okay.
About high schools in the United States, and Yes, it was very funny because yes, all students were smiling, as we said before, and
so people seem more intimate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, there is a very good social life in the high school, whereas in France it's so serious, so serious. But we have fun, but I think less than the United States. Yeah, it's different.
Do you think people think Americans still get a good education despite having all this fun?
Oh, I think yeah, they are well educated.